So you're just starting your day. You drive into work, but spill your coffee in your lap. You've got a stain and your day hasn't even started, and it's only Monday. What a bad start to your week. Well, unlucky starts are a huge fear in sailing culture. The start to a journey is an indicator of how a voyage will go. If a voyage has a bad start, it could indicate that the entire thing will end in disaster. So it's important to start a voyage off right, down to the very day you depart, seeing as some days are regarded as just plain unlucky. When I was just a young man starting off my maritime career in the US Coast Guard, I remember being called to quarters with the rest of the crew. We assembled on the flight deck of the Coast Guard cutter Alex Haley. We took muster, and the XO gave his announcements. Shortly thereafter, Cap gave a few words. We had just gotten underway, so it was the usual pep talk and encouragement to perform our mission safely. Afterwards, he brought forwards one of the newest junior officers and produced 2 dead herrings. He then stated that they had gotten underway on a Friday, and seeing as this was bad luck, he would be making an offering to the god of the sea to ensure a safe voyage. With that, he removed the dip from his lip, took a drink of coffee, then himself and the junior officer bit the head off the herring. The JO, perhaps her heart less in it, spat out the head almost immediately. The captain crunched it up and swallowed it to the sounds of cheers and jeers of the crew. I stood there and watched bemused, also slightly bewildered. I was young and new to sailing life. I was wholly unaware at this point to the level that sailors were beholden to superstitions. Here we were in the early 2010s, a modern vessel of the US military, guided by radar, satellites, and the most advanced communications and logistics technology afforded by the United States government. And yet, we were all assembled on the back deck eating raw fish to appease an ancient sea god in the hopes he might forgive us for untying a ship from a pier on an undesirable day of the week. I was spellbound, and it began my fascination for all things nautical superstition. But anecdotes aside, what days are unlucky and why? Well, understandably, sailors of old were highly religious. Many of these days stemmed directly from Christianity, Catholicism, and religion in general. Friday, the most egregious and well-known on this list, is due to the fact that Jesus Christ was executed and crucified on a Friday. In juxtaposition, the day regarded as the best day to get underway is actually Sunday, the day Jesus returned to life. Not Christians, but still religious, it's considered bad luck to get underway on a Thursday, seeing as this is Thor's day, the god of storms, amongst other things in Nordic mythology. Some days were less dependent on the day of the week, but a specific day of the month. In the biblical story of Cain and Abel, Cain slew his brother Abel in a fit of jealousy. This first murder was apparently committed on the first Monday of April. Thus, it's considered bad luck to get underway on the first Monday in April. Meanwhile, it's considered bad luck to get underway on the second Monday in August, as this was the day God destroyed the sinful cities of Sodom and Gomorrah in the book of Genesis. The last day is actually the last day of the year, the 31st of December. This day is said to be unlucky as it was the day that Judas Iscariot, infamous betrayer of Jesus Christ, took his own life by hanging. It's also just generally agreed that any 13th day of any month is a poor choice, seeing as 13 is an unlucky number. There's a story that the Royal Navy was so gripped by these superstitions that sailors would outright refuse to get underway on Fridays, to the point of threatening mutiny at times. To combat this, and dispel the superstition entirely, they built a ship. The ship's keel was laid on a Friday, she got underway on a Friday, and her name was in fact HMS Friday. She set off on her maiden voyage on Friday, and at her command was none other than Captain James Friday. She was never seen again. Now, obviously, this is just a joke. There was no such ship as the HMS Friday. I think the Royal Navy knew better than to tempt fate like that. But honestly, looking at all these days and all the times it isn't alright to get underway, feels like a ruse from the foremast jack to avoid having to sail. Alright, lads, gather around. Time to take the old girl out to sea. We'll be getting underway this Friday to take a load down to...
yeah, about that, Cap.
Yeah, what's the matter?
Oh, come on, Cap. Everyone knows Cheems just died on a Friday. Bad luck to get underway on a Friday.
Oh, All right, yeah, fair enough. We can move things ahead a bit, start this off on the right foot, bright and early, let's say Thursday. And then...
Oh, jeez, yeah, not a good plan.
Thursday, Cap. Thursday, the god of storms.
Just asking for trouble there, Skip.
Alright, that seems like sort of a stretch, but don't want this voyage going to crap over an irritable Norse god. Okay, well, not the weekend. How about Monday?
Have you lost your mind, old man?
What? What?
The first Monday of April, the liberal actual day came killed Abel. Come on.
Oh, come on. I see no way that has any bearing on our ship leaving a port.
It's just bad luck, Cap. It all has to do with luck.
Are you trying to get us killed, Skipper? We need to appease the sea. We're at her whims.
All right, fine. What day can we get underway then?
Well, we can't do Tuesday. That's the day the War of the Roses began.
True. And Wednesday's no good for me. My kid has a thing. And I'm pretty sure that's the devil's bar mitzvah.
Well, just tell him now's the day Solomon stubbed his toe.
Yep, can't do next Sunday. King Loomis the 14th died on a Sunday.
Ah, too true. Maybe we tell him.
Maybe we could do down this and pound that and banana, rutabaga, fruits and cakes and mutter, talk and be my birthday too. Yeah. Alright, Cat. How about the 1st of May?
That's a month and a half away from now.
Yeah, well, you can't rush these things.
Oh, shoot. Maybe there's an eclipse that day.
Oh, is there? I didn't know that.
I don't know either, but what if?
Oh, so true. You're so right. I didn't even think
Fuck
about
it!
that.
You two are fired. I'm gonna go hire a crew that doesn't speak English. So, will getting underway on a Friday spell doom for your voyage? Is the death of a biblical figure going to somehow adversely affect your sailing schedule? Probably not, but better safe than sorry. Got any fun stories about unlucky sailing days? Let me know in the comments. Also, check out these awesome new Better Safe Than Sorry t-shirts. You can find a link to those in the description. Until next time, stay tuned for more superstitions from the Superstitious Sailor. Fair winds and following seas, shipmates. Also, I'd just like to thank my patrons for this one. Also, the 2 fantastic voice actors that helped me out with this. Kelson, is the Creepster, and also my friend Giraffa Pontifex, who has his own content that can be found in the description below. I'd also like to thank my channel artist for helping me with this little animation. I'd like to use more of this in the future just for fun little asides. If you like it, let me know, and stay tuned for more. Fair winds and following seas, shipmates.
I don't speak English real good either, Captain, but I hope you still have me. I need the money for my sweet baby boy.